Basicity of amines. First of all, we'll see the basicity of aliphatic amines and then we'll discuss basicity of aromatic amines. So here, aliphatic amines are actually three types. If you classify amines, they are classified into three classes. So when only one, so this is ammonia. This is ammonia, 3 hydrogen. When one hydrogen is replaced with alkyl group, that becomes primary amine. When 2 hydrogens are replaced with alkyl group, that becomes secondary amine. And when 3 hydrogens are replaced of ammonia are replaced by 3 alkyl groups, that becomes tertiary amine. So we have primary amine, secondary amine and tertiary amine. So in case of gaseous phase or in non-aqueous solution, plus I effect is very important. All of you know that alkyl group is electron donating group, always donating electron density. So here in case of primary amine, there is one electron donating group. In case of secondary amine, there are 2 donating electron donating groups. But here in case of tertiary amine, there are 3 electron donating groups. And these are bases because there is a lone pair of electron present over the nitrogen. So this lone pair can be donated to the electron deficient species or it can be given to the proton. So because of this, these are bases, and if electron donating groups are present on the nitrogen where the lone pair is present, obviously will increase the basicity. So because of this, so since in tertiary amine there are 3 alkyl groups, so the more electron density is there on this nitrogen, that means these electrons are easily available for the donation. So because of this becomes more basic. So as per this rule, tertiary amine become more basic than the secondary, and secondary amine becomes more basic than the primary amine. So this is the order we get in case of when we consider their basicity in gaseous phase or in non-aqueous solvent. Now see, when we consider their basicity in water, in aqueous solution, what happens when these amines are added in water? We can consider one reaction, that is acid-base reaction. So this can give this a lone pair to the proton, or it can abstract proton, and if it is so, this is acting as a base. This is acting as a base, and we get here ammonium, alkyl ammonium ion. So OH is a counter ion. Another. Now you can see this is reversible reaction. In fact, this is conjugate acid of this base. So you can see similar reactions in case of primary, secondary and tertiary amine. So the proton is abstracted and we are getting ammonium ion. Now once that cation is produced, once that ammonium ion is produced, in case of water, or these reactions are actually taking place in water. So water is now, you can see it is a polar solvent where negative end is oxygen and positive end is hydrogen. So these water molecules are actually attracted toward the positively charged proton, because you can see because of plus I minus I effect, this proton become partially positive. So obviously it can attract water molecules, and there is a weak electrostatic force of attraction. This is called hydrogen bond. So hydrogen bond, by using hydrogen bond, water molecules are attached to the primary, secondary and tertiary amine. So it is depend on how many hydrogens are there. If more hydrogens there, more number of water molecules are associated with this cation. That means we can say these cations are solvated, and solvated cations are actually more stable. So because of this aggregation of water molecule, because of this aggregation of solvent molecules, these cations are stabilized. So greater number of water molecules associated with this cation, more stable that cation is. Now you can see in case of tertiary amine only one water molecule, in case of secondary amine 3 water molecules, and in case of primary amines there are 2 in secondary and 3 in primary amines. So as per this rule, if you consider the stability, actually primary amines must be more stable, but we have to consider both plus I effect here as well as solvation stability. So the stability because of the solvation, because of the hydrogen bonding. So you can see here there are three alkyl groups, means plus I effect is more in case of tertiary amine as compared to the primary. So here tertiary wins. But if you consider the secondary amine, here you can see this secondary amines having double benefit. There are two alkyl groups which are actually providing plus I effect, and this effect is actually responsible for the basicity of this amine. So again, there are two protons, they can form a hydrogen bond with water molecule. So as compared to primary and tertiary amines, so secondary amines getting both benefits. One is plus I effect and another is solvation stability. So this is actually the stable. So in case of aqueous solution, secondary amines are more stable than primary amines and then tertiary amine. So this is the order of basicity. So secondary amines are more basic than the primary, and primary amines are more basic than the tertiary. So in case of tertiary, you can see there is more crowding actually. So that is another factor which we can consider. But the solvation, this solvation of this cation is also considered to decide the basicity of the primary, secondary and tertiary amines in case of aqueous solution. Now the basicity of amines, particularly aromatic amines, we are going to discuss. You can see this amino group is directly attached to the aromatic ring. So this, because of these conjugations, it undergoes different resonance. I mean, it forms resonating structures. So if you look at all these resonating structures, out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resonating structures, only 2 are having such nitrogen which is having a lone pair of electron. So the lone pair of electron is not available in remaining 3 structures because this electron is delocalized. It is changing its position. So because of this, we can say, because of resonance, we can say aromatic amines are less basic. Remember, aromatic amines are less basic as compared to the aliphatic amines. Why? Because lone pair is not available on the nitrogen. Why? Because of resonance. But in case of aliphatic amines, since there is no such kind of resonance available, such kind of resonance possible, so aliphatic amines are more basic as compared to the aromatic amines, and the reason is resonance. You can see here there is no lone pair in these three resonating structure. That means this lone pair is less available over the nitrogen for the donation, and that actually this fact decreases the basicity of the aromatic amine. Now, what if other substituents are present on the aromatic ring? So I'll consider 2 substituents. One substituent which is electron withdrawing, that means removing electron density, like nitro. Nitro is a very strong electron withdrawing group. It's NO2 group. NO2 group can be written like this. Its structure is like this. So when NO2 group is present on the aromatic, whether at ortho positions or para position, then we get all these resonating structures. So in fact, the resonance is extended outside the benzene ring because of this nitro group. It is electron withdrawing group. This is one thing. Electron withdrawing groups means it is removing that electron density from this NH2 group. This is one thing. So because of minus I effect, electron density is decreased on this nitrogen of amino group. And secondly, because of extended resonance, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resonating structures, and 4 structure out of 4 structures having no lone pair on the nitrogen. And this has happened because of this nitro group, because of this electron withdrawing group. So automatically we can say if electron withdrawing group is present on the aromatic ring, there are 2 possibilities. If resonance is extended or because of minus I effect, basicity is totally decreased. So if electron withdrawing group is present on the aromatic ring, that amino amine or that aromatic amine becomes less basic. Now opposite to this, if electron donating group is present, alkyl group is present, for example methyl group, which is electron donating, providing electrons to this ring, so that means automatically electron pair will remain there for longer time, and even more electron density is there at this nitrogen. If electron density is more on the nitrogen, it can easily donate that pair to the other species, or it can donate to the proton. So if electron donating group is there, there is plus I effect, and if plus I effect actually increasing the electron density, which is increasing the basicity. So overall we have to consider only 3 points. One is aromatic amines are less basic as compared to the aliphatic amines because of resonance. Secondly, if electron withdrawing group is there, because of minus I effect and extended resonance, aromatic amines become less basic. Again, if electron donating group is there, it is actually plus I effect, and because of plus I effect, basicity of aromatic amines increase. So basicity increases if electron donating group is there, basicity decreases if electron withdrawing group is there, and aromatic amines are actually less basic as compared to the aliphatic amines. So these are the points which you should remember regarding the basicity of amines. Thank you.